And we won in 10 regions out of 16. And the Ghanaian people have expressed confidence in us. We would resist any attempt to subvert the people. Some of what is happening is unacceptable, and Nana Akufo-Addo continues to show credentials that are very undemocratic. You cannot use the military to try and overturn some of the results in constituencies that we have won. And so we will resist any attempt to subvert the sovereign will of the Ghanaian people. The right thing must be done. We've collected our results, and we thank the Ghanaian people for the confidence they have in us. And we will give further details later. But we thank you very much. And our people should remain calm as we wait for the final verdict. We are happy that Ghanaians have voted for change. Thank you.
Well, thank you very much. We're taking notice that the MPP has started using the media houses to churn wrong information. And we are on fake news. We are aware that some of the media houses are calling the elections for Nana Akufo-Addo. If there's anybody who has reason to jubilate, it is the NDC support base. And so we are urging our people that they have every reason to jubilate, because they know that we have won majority in parliament. And because of that, that positions us to select the speaker, the committee chairman, and so on. And we know nobody can run this country without the majority in parliament. And so we must send a strong caution to the government's attempt to use the military. In fact, the military have no role to play as the first instance in any electoral matters. We are aware that in Techiman, the military have been deployed to a collation center. Shooting has happened, and 2 people have been confirmed dead now, and 7 others are in hospital. This is an attempt to change the results. Indeed, the Electoral Commission at Techiman has never pronounced the Techiman constituency seat for NPP. But the military just rushed in, and they are going to other constituencies. We are aware of what is happening about the results in Sene East. We are aware about what they are going to do in Savioso, Takwa, and other places. We want to call on the peace-loving authorities in this country, Peace Council, the traditional authorities, the clergy, and so on. This is the time for you to speak to save this nation. And we are asking the international community to warn the government to desist from using the military in elections to try to change the verdict of the people. This is, very, very strange. We have never seen this type of thing before. So, ladies and gentlemen, let us do everything that is legally possible to ensure that the verdict of the people is not stolen. Our supporters have every right to go out and jubilate. We have won all the deciding regions. We won Greater Accra, Central Region, and we've won the previously existing Brong Ahafo region very convincingly, including winning the birthplace of Professor Buzi of the Buza Dankwa tradition. What else do we need to win the elections in this country? Even in Eastern region, we've won close to 40% in Eastern region and close to 30% in Ashanti region. How can anybody be talking in the wildest imagination that Nana Akufo-Addo can win this election? It's not possible. It is not possible. We're going to sit down. We're not going to sit idly by for the verdict of the people to be stolen. So we thank you very much. But let's call on the electoral commission. We are happy that they've decided to shift their own timelines, because we told them that it was not going to be possible for you to declare the results of this election 24 hours after the election. As we sit now, collation hasn't been anywhere. Constituencies are still doing collation. Our agents in the EC strong room are relaying information to us. So we don't think that any credible results can be declared before tomorrow. And so let us keep our fingers crossed and hope that electoral commission will do the needful to save the peace and integrity of this country. Thank you very much.
Well, Mr. Welcome back. We're joining our election headquarters at Adun TV, Insure FM, Asempa FM, adunonline.com, Adun FM, Media Asempa. Good evening. From the camp of the NDC, John Dramani Mahama, the flag bearer, presidential candidate, Wakasa, General Secretary, Johnson Eskedun Getias Wakasa. What do you make of that statement? But for me, Alex Waha, but for you, of course, the request man, so far results are bound. They are to get Dr. Benjamin Triangra, Central University, or Sasana, Penny Johnson at Santichum, Deputy Director, Small Arms Commission. Dr. Santichum. So, what do you make of the statement from the former president and then the secretary?
I'll tell you.
In terms of
we say PM2, about 42 to 44% support both parties. And this is how much their supporters can start jubilating.
yeah, they can go out there and jubilate.
See, it means what the crazy women. It's only when you win.
We told the former trade and industry minister, Dr. Costio Gabra,
Having Daniel electoral commissioner who is alive to come and help in the electoral question. Where is Dr. Faridan? Why has the electoral commission given the impression that previous electoral commissioners have nothing to offer? Somebody who has occupied the position for almost 20 years before you has a lot to offer. So the absence of Dr. Faridan and the fact that the IPAC has not been given the opportunity, party advisory committee, to function properly were among the signals that we all saw as Ghanaians about the possibility of this kind of situation ensuing.
Is the view of the NT? You've won parliamentary elections but lost the presidential, or you've won the president, or you've won because the presidential candidate has been quiet on the presidential. He was very emphatic in Facebook post on the
information on the presidential out. Of course, we are expected to win, but from a presidential spokesperson's point of view, the basis on which to declare himself the winner of the election. Except that we expect to win because we have won the parliamentary. And when you win the parliamentary, there's reason to believe that all things
we also win the presidential. So these are all things being equal. You are here to understand that the military are being used to overturn the decision of the people in certain constituencies with a view to changing the results of the election. That is the problem.
Finally, before you go, don't you think this process of not waiting for the Electoral Commission to declare the results and the seat?
I don't think anybody has declared the results of the elections today.
You can be patient.
When you are patient, asking our people to rejoice is not lack of patience. We haven't declared the results. We are not authorized to declare the results. What Afabara said
By extension, asking people to go on the street to vote means that they should meet you on election. You're calling it
votes in parliament. We have a majority of the votes in parliament, of the seats in parliament. If the parliamentary seats of the elections is handled, we shall have the majority. And that is a precursor of the presidential victory that we expect to announce by tomorrow.
Thank you very much for talking to us. He contested as a flag bearer of the NDC before he did not win. But he was behind the NDC presidential candidate. And as you heard him,